Genesis chapter 2. 1. Thus were the heavens and the earth completed, and all that is in them. 2. On the seventh day God had already completed the work he had done, and on that day he rested. 3. God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because on it he rested from all the work he had done in creation. Adam and Eve. For this is the story of the origins of the heavens and the earth at the time when they were created. When the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. 5. No bush had yet sprouted in the field, and no plant had germinated, for the Lord God had not yet made it rain upon the earth, nor was there any man to till the soil. 6. Yet water sprouted from the earth and irrigated the entire surface of the soil. 7. Then the Lord God formed man from the dust of the earth and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. 8. Now the Lord God had planted a garden in Eden to the east sides, and there he placed the man he had formed. 9. Then the Lord God caused to rise from the ground all kinds of trees pleasing to the eye and good for food. And in the middle of the garden were the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. 10. In Eden was born a river that irrigated the garden and then divided into 4. 11. The name of the first is Pison. It runs through the whole land of Avila, where there is gold. 12. The gold of that land is excellent. There are also the bdellium and the onyx stone. 13. The second, which runs throughout the land of Cush, is the Gin. 14. The third, which runs along the eastern side of Assyria, is the Tigris. And the fourth river is the Euphrates. 15. The Lord God placed man in the Garden of Eden to care for him and cultivate him. 16. And the Lord God commanded man, eat freely from any tree in the garden. 17. But do not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for the day you eat of it, you will surely die. 18. Then the Lord God declared, it is not good for man to be alone. I will make for him someone who will help him and correspond to him. 19. After he had formed from the earth all the beasts of the field and all the birds of the air, the Lord God brought them to man to see what he would call them, and the name that man gave to every living being, that would be his name. 20. Thus man gave names to all domestic flocks, to the birds of the air, and to all wild animals. However, no one was found for the man to help and correspond to him. 21. Then the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep, and while he slept, he took out one of his ribs, closing the place with flesh. 22. With the rib he had taken from the man, the Lord God made a woman and brought her to him. 23. Then the man said, this, yes, is bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She will be called a woman, because from man she was taken. 24. For this reason, a man will leave father and mother and be united with his wife, and they will become one flesh. 25. The man and his wife lived naked, and felt no shame.